What's up, Thor? Looking real gangster today. Ugh. Hope you're having a good day so far. What's up? Y'all know what day it is. It is iPhone day. So we are headed to the Apple store right now, okay, to pick up iPhone Air. It's not an iPhone 17, there's an iPhone Air, and also a 17 Pro. And oh yeah, don't forget to be thankful for your freaking life today because you did not have to have that. All right, we just pulled up at the Apple store and it is still a line outside from what I can see. Just so y'all can see the kicks of the day, I got these ones on sale like 3 months ago for $100. Yeah, these is happening, you know? And there we are, the line is not super bad. It's only like 10 people in line. I thought it was gonna be way worse. While we were waiting, check that Rivian out. That looked hard. All right, the wait wasn't too long. I didn't take my camera in the store. I don't like shoving the camera in people's faces while they trying to work, but all right, we got a little bit of extra in the bag, so let's get to the truck and I can show y'all what else I picked up. All right, we're fresh out the Apple store. You see it right here with a goodie bag, so let's see what's in here. But first, some of y'all might have noticed that I've been rocking a Z Fold 7 lately alongside of my iPhone 15 Pro, and I truly freaking love this phone. So right now I'm just dual wielded because I love the Fold 7, but I also need my iPhone because I'm a creator and all of my other devices are Apple and that whole thing. Okay, anyways, let's see what's in the freaking bag. So to start off, here's the iPhone 17 Pro in orange. I really hate how they don't have the black this year. I know they're gonna bring it back next year, like we brought a revolutionary new space black color back to the iPhone. Apple are masters of taking stuff away and giving it back to you as a new feature and at a premium, but neither here nor there. The other phone I got is the iPhone Air in space black. I am so hyped to open this phone and test this phone out. And then at the last minute, I was like, you know what? Let me get a pair of them 3rd gen AirPods Pros. And it's been a minute since I've rocked a pair of AirPods. I've been using my gym headphones, the Beats Fits Pros. And while they work great, sometimes they hurt my ears after wearing them for a long time. I mean, they're great in the freaking gym. So I was like, you know what? Let's get some AirPods too. So anyways, let's get home, get the stuff unboxed, figure out what we're gonna talk about first, what we're gonna do first, and let's get it. All right, so I'm not really sure which one of these I want to focus on. So here are AirPods Pro 3s. We'll leave those for a different video. I feel like everybody's seen the iPhone orange 17 Pro. I set that all backwards. So I think I'm going to focus on, for the rest of this video, the iPhone Air. Trust me, there'll be other videos on the other two. This is the one I'm really interested in. I really want to see like how thin it is for real. So for the rest of this video, we're focusing on iPhone Air. All right, here is the moment of truth. We are presented with the phone first. Let's see what's in here. Freaking cable. Okay, nobody cares about literally none of that stuff. iPhone Air. Wow. Sheesh. I mean, first of all, this black, gorgeous. The 17 Pro should have come in this color. You got the single camera lens right there. You got a little LED right here. So right here you got volume down, volume up, and your silence button, and you can see these rails are getting fingerprints all over them already. On the other side, we still got camera control. I don't know if you can see that. And what's crazy is the width of this phone is basically just the same width as the camera control button. And then we got our power button right here. So let's go ahead and do the honors. Wow. I mean, yes, that is very slim. Now I got my Z Fold 7. Hold on, let me grab it. Which is a really slim device. Obviously I have a case and stuff on here, but let's just open it up, okay, and put these side by side. So I would say that they're roughly about, and I'm probably scratching my screen up, no, but these are roughly about the same thickness, if you can see that. So the iPhone Air is about the same thickness as the Fold 7 unfolded, which is supremely freaking thin. Now you would think with the camera bump and the majority of the electronics being up here that it would feel top heavy, but it doesn't. It feels very, very balanced when you hold it. It doesn't feel like it's gonna like tip over in your hand or anything like that. This feels so good in hand. Pause. Talking about the phone here, folks, but very, very impressive for sure. Also, with this being a 6.5-inch screen, it feels very, very compact. One thing I was worried about was, all right, with the size of this phone, with how slim it is, would this be like difficult to hold? Honestly, it feels like mad natural. It doesn't feel like out of place. I like how like the camera bump kind of rests right above where your index finger would sit. So it feels very, very secure in the hand, and it feels very sturdy. If we try to give it a little bend real quick, it doesn't give like at all. I mean, this is very impressive to be so thick. I would never do this with my Z Fold 7, bro. But anyways, let's go ahead and turn the screen on real quick. Now, this is eSIM only, so there is no physical SIM tray. The screen looks gorgeous, and I love how the wallpaper, let me turn the brightness down some so y'all can see it. If it'll let me get that far, okay, well, clearly it won't. But it like wraps around the edges. So like this feels like a very, very premium, almost piece of freaking jewelry. This is for sure like a fashion piece, if anything. Like, you know, all iPhones feel good, but this, honestly, that's what you're paying for with this. You are paying for that premium feel, that jewelry feel, and it feels every bit of $999, although it's probably not worth it. It definitely feels like $999. Obviously, I need to, you know, put some time into it first before I actually give you like an opinion or a review, but let me get this set up. I'll be back. All right, so I'm setting up all the apps on the Air. Well, I should say it's setting up all the apps transferred from my other phone, and it for sure got even warmer right here. I mean, it's not like uncomfortable to hold, but you definitely feel it. I'm sure if you know, play some high performance gaming and all that stuff, this bad boy will probably heat up on you because it's so freaking thin. There's no vapor chamber or anything like that. But I just can't get over how slim this phone is. It is really something to behold. And I felt the same way when I had first got the Fold 7. I put a case on here though because I had a scare and I was like, yeah, $2,000, I don't really want to risk that. But I'm gonna be honest, putting a case on this iPhone Air feels criminal because the phone feels so good in the hand. And then we got iOS 26, and it just looks so damn good on this phone. I don't know if it's the way that the screen just kind of falls down into the sides of the phone, but this looks so crazy. Like, this is beautiful, like for real. If we take a look at like how reflective the screen is, I mean, you know, it's pretty reflective. I don't know what coating Apple put on this one, but it ain't coating. But honestly, this thing is so freaking beautiful. I want to go outside to try this new front selfie cam real quick. Let's go. All right, now that I have the Air all set up, I still have my iPhone 15 Pro. Honestly, I didn't upgrade because I didn't feel like the iPhone 16 Pro was enough of an upgrade for me, but I do want to test out the differences in the selfie camera. So let's go ahead and start the camera up on my iPhone 15 Pro. Let's put it into selfie mode, and let's go with the wider one. All right, so bam. Now I took that at HEIC, not RAW, and let's go ahead and take one horizontally. All right, now let's get out the Air, and I believe the Air does not have any type of RAW capabilities. And confirmed, it looks like we don't have any type of RAW capability on the Air, so let's go ahead and take this photo. Okay, now we do have the center stage button on here. So right there in the middle, hope y'all can see that with the ND filter on at the bottom. There's a button to rotate the screen. So let me press it, see if y'all can see that. All right, it's in focus now. And bam, that switches it into landscape. So I don't have to rotate the phone like I did with the iPhone 15 Pro. I just take it like this, which is fire, honestly. And this is across the board with all the iPhone 17s. This new center stage square sensor stuff that they have is honestly pretty freaking wild, and all phones are gonna have to have this moving forward for sure, because it's game changing. Let's get a photo real quick of Thor. So let's flip the camera around, and again, there's no RAW capability on the Air. So this is all we got. Now we do have more photo styles. Now Apple added in a couple new ones, but I'm not really into that. So we also don't have an ultra wide or a telephoto camera on the Air, so we can only use our main 2x crop on here, just like every other iPhone. But let's go ahead and take the picture. We'll take one vertically. And then here's the iPhone 15 Pro, and as you see, we got options in the upper left-hand corner, so I can switch that to RAW if I wanted to. Let's take this one horizontally. And honestly, this is something that you're gonna have to consider, because if you use like your ultra-wide lens or your telephoto lens on your iPhone 15 Pro or 16 Pro, or your regular iPhones, you are not gonna get that with the Air. And then take it vertical. Early on, I think one of my main reservations about the Air would be, like, other than the size, you know, how thin it is, which is gonna wear off, like that novelty factor is gonna wear off real quick. You're left with a very, very compromised phone because you lose out on cameras. Okay, so you see this perspective, but then you see this perspective where you have just like so much more in the frame than this. So this is gonna be very difficult to try to live with. Honestly, this might be a deal breaker for some people, but you know, and me, but you know, we're gonna see. You don't have as many speakers. You get a smaller battery, which I haven't, you know, really been able to tell how good or bad the battery is because I just picked it up earlier today. But arguably the iPhone 17 is the most economical and value-driven phone out of the whole freaking lineup that they just dropped. So I just think, like, after the newness, the honeymoon period wears off, a lot of people are going to be like, man, I should have got the iPhone 17 or the 17 Pro. So I don't know, that's just my thoughts. You might not feel like that, but it was just something that was on my mind. Now, before we wrap this video up, let me know, what iPhone did you cop? What color did you cop? What storage did you cop? Put it down in the comment section. And while you're doing that, since you're gonna be down there, if you like this video so far, hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that you get notified when new videos go up. The camera I'm using, the microphones, all of the gear details will also be in the description with links in case y'all wanna pick some of this stuff up. And until next time, that's it. So, tight shirt, Terry Warfield, piece of chicken grease, much love, y'all. Peace.